Hello friends, today we will understand the practical aspects of forwards, futures and options. Now in our examinations, they will ask you to value the future price. They will ask you to value the forward price. Then they will also ask you to value the options. Okay. Now, what do you mean by forward and future price? Very simple. It's a straightforward thing. Our forward price is equal to spot price plus time value of money. Okay. Once again, I'll repeat it. The forward value is equal to spot price plus time value of money. Let us say the spot price of Hindustan Unilever is quoting today at 2000 rupees. Now, if you have to calculate the forward price for 3 months, okay, now for 3 months, if 10% interest per annum is for 2000 rupees, if you have to deposit 2000 rupees for 10% per annum, you will get 200 rupees. Okay, for 3 months, now this particular 200 rupees, for 3 months the interest will be 50 rupees. Now how is the forward price? The forward price will be 2000 plus interest that will be earned on this 2000 for the next 3 months. We call it as the interest component. We call it as time value of money. So you take this 2000 rupees, add this 50. What is the forward value? 2050. Okay. What happens in the case of a future price? Future price also same. There is no change in the future price also. You just take the spot price, okay, add the time value of money, that is the interest component, okay, you will get the future price. Now how do we do that? You take the spot price, okay, calculate the interest for that for 3 months, okay, and then you add it, then you will get the future price. Now it's a very straightforward problems. So all the problems we can easily solve it. Only in the case of an option. Now, what is that we are valuing in the option? That you need to understand before understanding. In the case of a future and the forwards, we are valuing the share price only. Okay. Whereas in the case of an option, we are not valuing the share price here. We are valuing the option premium. Sir, what is option premium? Very simple. As I told you, there will be a contract between the buyer and the seller. Okay. The seller will sell the option. The buyer will buy the option. Okay. Now, what is the concept of buyer? The buyer, when he buys an option with the seller, he will have to make some premium, meaning some money he has to pay because he is buying that option, because seller is allowing him to exercise the option, so he has to pay some premium. That premium, basically if it is 1000 rupees, is a share, the current market price of the share or the value of the share. Typically the value of the premium will be somewhere between 50 rupees to 100 rupees. Okay, now why all that thing? When we are valuing the options, we will understand. Okay, now this premium has to be valued. Okay, now you must have understood by now, you know how to value a share, you know how to value a currency, you know how to value a company, you know how to value a strategy, you know how to value a business. Now here we are valuing, I also told you how to value a forwards and how to value a future. Now I am going to teach you how to value an option. Under the option, there are 4 methods to value the option. Okay, point number 1, the binomial method. Okay, point number 2, portfolio replication model. Point number 3, risk neutral model. Concept number 4, Black-Scholes model. Once again, I'll repeat it. The option will be valued under 4 methods. Okay, concept 1, the binomial model. Okay, concept 2, okay, we call it as portfolio replication model. Concept 3, risk neutral model. Concept 4, Black-Scholes model. Now any one of this will be asked in the examination, either for your 15 marks or 8 marks. Okay, so what is the maximum a question they can ask in your examination? To value the forward, to value the futures, to value the options, right? Now, the 4th kind of problem that may come in the entire derivative is to work out the profit and loss, okay, with reference to the strike price and the current market price. Okay, now that also we will work out a lot of problems on this thing. These are the only 4 problems along with the risk management, that is the capital budgeting, 5 problems. These 5 problems will cover your entire 100 marks. Okay. Now we will understand the theoretical part of a little bit on the options. Now, how the option values determine? Option values determine the factors are exercise price of the share, okay, the volatility of the returns on the share, time to expiration, and interest rates. Okay, these are the factors that determines the option valuations. Okay, now as I told you, there are four methods. One is the binomial approach, another one is the risk neutrality approach, another one is the portfolio replication approach, another one is the Black-Scholes approach. Okay, a simple binomial approach. Okay, a simple binomial approach is equal to present value of the option is equal to the value of the portfolio divided by the discount rate. Okay, so the value of the call option is equal to the spot price minus the present value of the portfolio. Once again, I'll repeat it. In the case of a binomial approach, the value of call option is equal to the price minus the present value of portfolio. Okay, under the risk neutrality model, okay, the risk neutrality model, so the value of the call option, okay, the value of the call option will be calculated, okay, by using a formula. Okay, now what is this formula? The expected return is equal to probability of price increase into percentage increase in price plus 1 minus probability of price increase into percentage decrease in price, which is equal to risk free rate. So we will understand all these things, risk neutrality model. Okay, then we have Black-Scholes model. Now Black-Scholes model, you will have a big formula. Okay, now the big formula is equal to CO minus SO into N into D1 minus E into E to the power of minus R N into D2. This is the formula you will have to apply. The Black-Scholes, the option valuation formula is equal to C is equal to S multiplied by N into D1, E multiplied by N into D2. Once again, I'll tell you, C is equal to S into N into D1 and minus E into N into D2. Now we will apply this formula and then we will get the answer. So you don't need to worry. So we will work out the problems. Now by this, I have covered most conceptual different types of option valuation models. Okay. Now once again, I will tell you, now whenever you are approaching the problems, we need to understand four things. Okay, they will ask you to work out the payoff metrics. Payoff metric means just we have to calculate the profit and loss about that particular strategy. Then they will ask you to value the forward, then they will ask you to value the futures, then they may ask you to value the option. Under the option, the four methods. Okay, once again I'll repeat it: binomial model, portfolio replication model, risk neutrality model, and we have the fourth concept, what do we call it as Black-Scholes model. Okay, now all these things we will see with a problem in our next tutorial.